G'day everybody, and welcome back for some more Icarus without Capac. I'm sure he'll show up eventually, but for now, it's just me. Which means I could be really annoying and go and do his hidden cache mission? I'm having a stroke. It's all fine. I'm also dropping spoiled meat all over the floor. Or I can try and get some work done on this castle. And I was thinking the castle. The main thing that I would like to try and do today would be replace this palisade with some sort of additional entryway so we have a way to get in and out via the western wall. Because Capac also wanted to have a farm down there. So I can possibly work on that too. But I figure get the wall in first and then move on to the next bit. Let's get these bones into the grinder. Boop, 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 boop. So many bones. So good. So much epoxy without using any mind stuff. And I think at some point today, I may try and convince Capac to take the thumper somewhere and use it again. In an attempt to get some of the caves renewed so we can get some more titanium. Because I'm slightly running us out. Repairing my gun and my knife and all the other things. Yeah, the trophies. I've got a lot of options for trophies. I've got 2 black jaguar heads, 2 alpha wolf heads, and then a bunch of cougars, snow wolves, and hyenas. Not sure where I'm going to put them yet, though. Also not sure which one of us shot and or poked the machining bench, but I'm going to guess Capac. There we go, repaired. That out, repair that, put it back in, turn it off. Make some epoxy, don't really know for what right now. Capac needs it. Repairing my endless arsenal of guns and knives, yes, that too. Throw away this. And put it away. My rotten meat downstairs. And then... Nope, that's not the rotten meat. That's the good food. Which I should probably eat. So, I need to make sure... In fact, I think we might have already done it last time. But I wanted to make sure that the... Oh, hang on. Can I do a thing? Where's the salting station? Salted meat pie. Salted fried chunky vegetables. Now how fast do they spoil? 2,392 seconds. Excellent. Capac needs to salt more of the food. You can salt strawberry jam. Huh. Alright, Black Wolf dude. Get rid of them. Don't need to be carrying them. So, does this... Yes, it has a water supply now. Good. Because making this stuff is a painful process. I need... What do I need for down there? I need walls? Means more stone. Add stone in there. Ah, how good is that? With the water, it's so much faster. Feel like salting pickled carrots is redundant. Yeah. Yeah, that does feel entirely unnecessary. Oh, so glad we have a water supply. Okay, let's go outside and see what I am going to do with this space out here. This is going to hurt. Okay. So I'd like to smooth this area out a bit, because obviously it's pretty rough and we can't walk on it. So I might start with that, and then I'll figure out the wall after that. That's higher than I want it to be. Or is it? Maybe it's not. Why would it be? Oh, this side's probably better, actually. Build off this one. Yeah, that's a bit of a better height. And then Capac can build his farm on top of this. That'll work nicely. Yep, got a paved paradise. To put up a parking light. Parking light? Yeah, sure. Parking light. Why not? Then I need some of the half ones so I can do a 2x1 ramp down towards where I'll build a gatehouse. I might pick up these things so that they're not distracting me while I'm laying this out. So you get the points back when I delete the previous prediction. And then I'll start a new one when Capac shows up. Haven't got any big plans to... unless we reuse the thumpers, actually. But I do want to make more statues. I was just thinking, I haven't got too many big plans with regard to highly dangerous stuff like last week. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do them, it just means I don't have plans right now. But that's what's making me hesitate on doing a new prediction right away. As I've done in the past, where you can predict before Capac's even shown up. Just some added excitement. Alright, so I need more of that. Capac's gonna rumble and moan about these rocks here, but I kind of like it. I wonder if I can pick up his farm plots and move them. They haven't changed the way farms work yet, have they? So the devs were talking about having reworked farming so that you interact with plants that are farmed the same way you interact with wild ones, in that you just grab them straight from the plot, or you can use a sickle to harvest them. But I think it's just in the beta version, and Scythe, it looks like, is confirming that in chat. Because Extras was saying that having to go into an inventory to do stuff seemed a bit silly, which I agree. It just kind of takes you out of the moment. So, better to do things differently. The way it's worked at the moment feels very placeholder, because it's just utilizing another mechanic that already exists. It doesn't... I would agree that it's not ideal. Okay, we've got heaps of those, a few of those, some of those. And let's make some more foundation blocks. timber. And yeah, let's make some more. I know these aren't a particularly efficient way of building, but I kind of like them because it really helps me visualize the space quickly. Just makes it that a little bit... Oh, no. I should build one more thing. Just makes it that bit easier. I need to make tons of these, which means more stone. Keep opening that cupboard. I need to delete this icon. More leather. It's kind of nice having all the materials I actually need for this. So I can just queue stuff up quickly. Ooh. Do I do like one entrance is the buffalo entrance and the other entrance is like the... the deer entrance? I could do elephant, except I don't think I can get the mammoth's mounted thing on the entryway. It's too big. So I was thinking a deer, and then I can put a deer head on one entrance and the... Nah. Yeah. Stick with how I've done things so far. Okay, don't need 38 of those just yet. Let's just go 20. Yeah, so farms probably won't be no spoil storage anymore. That's true. Once they change it, because you won't be able to just stack your seeds in there. From what I've heard of the plan changes, I think they're the right way to go, though. I listen to the thunder crack over cornfields. Oh. The burning bush. Yeah. Did the glass house disappear? No, it's up on the next level. Me and my fall damage. Yep. You know it, Shadow. Deploy this one here. Then deploy that. 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 Now we have no gap against the wall. Nobody but you guys and me know that there's actually a hole there. It's totally solid stone. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, oh, oh. There, that's what I wanted. I think. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Huh. Why is that placing so far out? How am I going to get this to snap where I want it to? This'll let me do it. No. See you, Shadow. Huh. Some glitchiness may occur. If I put that there, will that allow me to do it now? Nope. What about if I put this on top? Will the game even let me put this on top? Yay! It's working! It's working! Oh no. No, don't be like this. No, why? Why? Ah. Come on. I just... Oh. What I want to do is put thing on there, around that way. Yes! Thank you. Huzzah! I have won. I am victorious against the build conditions. There we go. Nice. Then, I need to figure out how I'm going to do the ramps down here. So I probably don't want to have it aligned with where I am right now. I probably want to come over here a little way. Otherwise, I'm going to end up going over the top of the drill, which is not ideal. Oh man, I'm loving the fact that I built everything off-grid here. As in there's... Oh, I shouldn't say off-grid, that there are so many different grids here. Makes for fun. Yeah. And yes, I do see that Capac is online on Discord. Hasn't shown up here yet though. Has gone live on Twitch though. Speaking of paving paradise, yep. It's alright, Capac will grow plants there and it'll look nice again. Indeed. Warning, incoming Capac. Warning, please take cover. Duck and cover. Have I fixed the missing stone pillar in my bedroom? Let's find out. Capac's bedroom? No, I have not. There we are. I think I doubled down on the one around the glass on this side. Yeah, I did. Thought it'd look nicer. There we go. Now it matches. I think we might be out of power. Yep. I'm guessing Capac's having some problems. His stream's been live for nearly 2 minutes on his about to stream screen. And
just the usual problems.
There we go. What are just the usual problems?
Oh, you know, waking up, getting out of bed, figuring out how a computer works.
Ow.
Being stuck in the infinite void.
That doesn't sound like you.
What happens at the start of every stream when I load into Icarus?
It's almost like I wasn't being serious.
What? Not possible.
You love infinite voids. They're your best friends. Holy moly, that thing was almost smashed.
What thing? I can't see.
Foundation.
I just see fog.
More foundations needed.
I can see my feet.
I've started working on your farm at the main castle, so you can move your farm today, hopefully.
This is taking longer than usual. What? I already moved all the farms.
No, you didn't.
What are you talking about?
You were going to move the farm into the main keep's courtyard.
Yeah, but then we didn't do that, and we put it up on the wall.
Oh, I thought we were going to do both.
I'm so confused.
You can never have too many farms, right?
False.
So what exactly is this game? It is a survival crafting game on a distant moon with weird exotic materials that make the animals go crazy.
Speaking of weird, exotic places, I'm up in the mountains, apparently. I'm afraid to move. This is taking longer than usual.
It might be because of all the things we built.
Oh! I jumped and everything went black.
Yeah, you also caused massive issues on my end when you did it.
Haha! My plan
Caused some serious
succeeded.
frame drops for me.
That'll teach ya.
They'll teach me what? To let you connect?
Yep.
Right, I'm trying something. It's going to be fiddly as anything, but I'm trying it anyway.
Ah! Bird attack.
There you are, you're
What
back
the-
on the island. That's where you
Yeah,
are.
I'm over at the death zone.
Yep.
All the stuff from the chest is busted. Oh, and I hear monsters. You didn't get all these bones.
Ah.
Don't we need those for epoxy?
Yeah, my inventory was full. I had all the bones I could carry. I then got sidetracked by building.
Well, they're just lying on the ground, so... You want them, you better get them sooner rather than
So
later.
you're not picking them up?
Oh, I'm getting what I can. Can only carry so much. I'm not a pack animal.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, I think I got all the important
I
stuff.
feel like both of us are pack animals at this point.
A mule.
Okay. I need a light.
Whoa. I see you, Jaguar.
I think I may have just figured out a way to get the wall in where I wanted it.
Is that a crocodilian?
Oh yeah. Start a prediction. Who will die first?
Ow. Probably me at this rate. Repair all my stuff after last week's debacle.
What are you talking about? There was no debacle.
There was a huge debacle.
No, it went exactly as planned.
Yeah, because you were planning debacle.
That's not too bad. That this corner could be better, but I think at least having some wall in that gap is much nicer. Yay, we have less gap in the wall to the front gate. Now I gotta figure out this bit. I might want this one a little bit higher. This makes me happy.
Right, I'll keep
Makes me
that
very
going
happy.
for a while.
I might tear that up. Instead, let's build that underneath there. Yeah. Yeah.
And all
It's been
the
bugging me
leather
for an
goes
age that
over
we didn't
here.
have that built properly. I might fix this ramp up now too. Not that I'm getting distracted from what I'm doing, because what I was doing was doing work around the castle. And this is work around the castle. Right. Let's rip this up.
Gonna repair you. No,
Oh, wait,
gonna
no,
repair
that's not
you.
right.
Yes.
This needs to be here. And that is... Oh, right. I forgot to do I forgot to finish off the lasso thing last week, Capac. Whoops. Sorry, test unit. I will get there eventually. I promise. No, I just deleted the wrong stuff. I'm an idiot. Shut up, Capac.
Right, I'm not listening. You probably need some food.
Oh, I need to repair this first.
I'm running out of food types again.
I salted some of the foods that you'd made, the fancy foods. So I think you'd been ignoring the fact that you could salt them for some reason.
I've just been using salt on the meats.
Because you can use salt on like the meat pies instead. Or as well.
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
It's just well seasoned.
I don't want to ruin a quality pie by drowning it in salt.
I know what I have to do here.
Okay, are you actually working now? No. Why are you not working? These ones are both... This one's getting water. Why aren't you getting
How do I
water
get
or
this to
power?
snap to that?
I thought I hooked this one up to power last time.
I mean, that is a fair point, Noble Hunter. It is not as bad as salting the
Wound.
jam. Because you can do that too, Capac.
Do you have the power tool?
Yes.
Of course you do.
We should probably make a second one of those, but I should probably be better at putting it back. I'm on my way. Also, we're out of power.
Well, hold on, what's the symbol?
Yeah, we're like as in the water wheels are clogged.
Oh. Well, what about the pumps then? I should have enough water for this thing.
No, because the pumps require power.
Oh. Well, whose fault is that?
Yours. You showed up late.
That's not how that works. Alright, I guess we gotta go out to the water wheels.
What's this we? You.
Where's my bird? We better farm some corn. What the? What is happening here?
I'm rebuilding it.
Madness.
Improving it. What are you talking about madness? It's all fine.
Yeah, by improving it, you mean turning it into one of those MC Escher paintings.
Yeah. Going back to the stairs. They looked better anyway. Oh, I keep picking the wrong one. Come on. Place in right place. That's you!
Don't plant the axe. Plant the corn.
Alright, there we go. We have ramp. Yeah, Co-op and Coop are unfortunately spelled the same way.
Paint my chicken co-op.
Okay, there we go. Ramp. Co-op doesn't have to have a dash. Sometimes you can put it with one, but it doesn't have to. And that's what makes it confusing.
Right, these animals are even more confused now.
How could the animals be more confused?
I think they're like torn between two food supplies, so they're just standing in the middle.
That is indeed unfortunate.
Right, come on, Rongo.
What do we have planned after this? You're expecting Capac and I to have plans? I did talk to Capac about something I was thinking of us doing in the, like, for a little short break from Icarus.
I was gonna go get some tacos.
Just trying to think. I can't remember what it is. Something. Come on, brain.
Well, we got to do a co-op Mars First Logistics stream at some point.
Yep, which may well be me joining you on a Thursday or something. Which we could probably organise at some stage. Yeah, there was a game, and I can't think of what it was now.
Well, there's Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out next month.
Oh yeah, it might be that I was thinking of.
What else is happening soon? I keep losing track of everything because there's too many things.
What, with the whole two things that lots of people are talking about anyway? I wanted to... There was something dumb I wanted to potentially try with you.
How's that any different than normal?
Fair play. Rift Breaker doesn't have co-op yet. When Rift Breaker does get co-op, I will be jumping into it straight away with Capac. But potentially Shadow 2, if it comes out at the right time of year. But one of the things I was contemplating was trying out Rust PvE focused with Capac at some point.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, Helldivers 2 later this year.
Yep, that's another one that I was forgetting.
Yep. Okay. The entry to the castle is now complete.
Ah, someone's trying to eat me.
We have railings the
Away.
whole way around. Although I probably should put some on this side. Yeah, I should put some on this side, shouldn't I? Curses! I was so close. Will I be playing Starfield? Yeah, I reckon I will. Will I be playing it 5 days early? I don't know.
Oh, it's like $500 or something, isn't
It's
it?
$179. 169? One of those two. It's a lot. Are you at the water wheels yet?
Yep.
You emptying any of them out?
What? This one only had 3 things in it, but it wasn't going.
It's 48 spoiled plant, 48 spoiled plants plus the 2 sponges. Also, spoiled plants all go in the first slot, so you may as well just throw everything out if you want to. Or just grab the spoiled plants. Actually, you should throw everything out of them now.
What?
Because they patched it.
Oh.
We can't accumulate stuff in them. And get them blocked, because the first slot is always spoiled plants.
Did we ever determine if they pick up loose sponges that we drop into the river?
Xenonauts will be on Friday. Yep, that's my solo day. So there'll definitely be more Xenonauts with more staring at my ugly mug to distract you from the turn-based shenanigans.
That doesn't have co-op in it, does it?
It does not. That would be more of a you tagging along and irritating me sort of stream.
That always seems weird to me when developers make a game like that, because co-op should be quite easy to implement in that kind of game.
In a turn-based environment.
You just decide which characters are assigned to which player.
Yeah, and I mean, in something like that, you could even just make the host do all of the geoscape level stuff.
Yeah.
And then just the turn-based environment, you set up their controls similar to what you do for Divinity. Thanks, Noobtastic! Thank you for 25 months. Just more than 2 years at tier 2, you nutcase. Thank you very much.
I think Splitsy tried Forever Skies already, I think.
I did, yes.
I haven't played it, but I watched a few people playing the demo.
It was raft in an airship.
It seems interesting. I might give it a look at some point. I'm also tempted to play some more Satisfactory, because everybody seems to be playing that at the moment.
Who are you going to play that with?
I don't know, might just do solo.
Fair enough. That's the best I can do here. Good enough. Good enough. Now we need railings for this section. I'm just going to go around and gradually finish all the things that I didn't ever finish before.
Right. All the water wheels are going again.
Yay! Because if I put these walls in, then this front section's all finished, and I can just... Then I'm... Just need to put windows in everything.
No, we've got a quest to go on as well.
We do, yes. We can do that come morning. If you want.
Yeah, if I make it back alive.
Well, if you don't, let me know so that I can end my prediction. That's what's most important.
I might check these mining machines.
foundations. Give me all of the foundations. Gotta make the castle. Yeah. Workplace safety. It's important even in gaming. While I don't have a definite plan for any Wrong Way series, I do have a plan for something co-op with Wasted. That we're both going to try and pick a date for, and which may well involve Capac as well.
What's that? Space Marine 2?
Space Engineers.
Oh boy. This drill was not going because it was full of gold.
Are you now full of gold?
I am. Wait. I
What?
think I broke the game.
How so?
Because I can still sprint even though I'm over encumbered, and the thing that says over encumbered is like glitched out, and it's printed over some other text that I can't make out what it says.
Oh.
I'm carrying 425 kilos of 156.
Huh.
What
Probably.
the? No! Stupid Jaguars!
They kill your mower.
Yes.
Oh. That's no good.
Well, I guess I'm running back with my glitched inventory full of gold then. Whoa!
Or not. That's the case, maybe.
Well, that was a bear.
Sounded like it. Okay, so my thinking with this gatehouse is if I build the gatehouse here, build it up, and then build the connecting wall after I've established where the gatehouse is going to sit, I should be able to get them to line up reasonably nicely.
I got all but one stack of the gold.
That's pretty good. Pity we haven't found a deep titanium thing. I don't even know if they exist.
Oh no. I think the lantern's gonna run out.
No deep ore titanium. Yeah, figured.
Sticks. Oh, what's that leather here? Don't have room for sticks.
Why don't you
Those
have room for
bones.
sticks? Seems like an oversight. Yeah, this one. This should work. Wonder when they're going to fix the bug with me getting your shotgun shells. Oh, by the way, you can enter via the west now. How many of your shotgun shells I've got? 8. Yeah, I know, Siph. There are plenty more titanium that we can get that's out there. But it'd still be nice to just have have more lazy man's titanium. Okay, I don't need any of that just now. What was I needing? I needed more foundations, which means more iron nails and more leather. Make all of the nails. Then... what else is I doing? Leather. Leather. Trying to get Capac to get the titanium instead of getting it myself probably takes more effort. I feel like he does that on purpose, so that I don't try and get him to do things. But then, I also think he might be too lazy to do that on purpose.
Alright, just gotta kill another 1900 Jaguars.
Oh yeah, where am I up to on that thing? My bears are at 11%. Apparently I haven't killed a zebra or the antelope. Or a polar bear since the thing came out. My jaguar's at 10% as well.
$10%. So you got 200 of them.
Yeah, I guess.
I just got 100.
Where does it say the how many?
It says it in the bestiary somewhere. But it's 2,000 in total, so if you got 10%, you got 200.
Okay. Yeah, so I've killed more than 200 bears. I mean, 11% probably means I've got more than just a few bare hands. Oh, okay. I'm definitely gonna need
delicious
to go get
bear
some more.
claws. Man, I haven't had one of those in a long time.
I don't think I ever got a chance to have one.
Yeah, we don't have them over here.
It was... I remember there being a maybe... I think it was just bad timing when I was in a position to get some of them when I was in Canada.
At a Tim Hortons.
I don't think that's where I would have gotten a bear claw, but I did
Or a Dunkin' Donuts.
have a drink at a Tim Hortons, yes. It was the right environment for hot chocolate.
I don't know anything about Tim Hortons other than that it's a coffee shop in Canada.
Yep. Are there bears in Australia? No, there are no bears in Australia. Except for drop bears.
Incorrect. Yes. It's important to add that qualifying statement.
But drop bears aren't bears. They're still marsupials. They're just called, bears. It's kind of like the Tasmanian tiger is not a tiger.
And the Tasmanian devil's not a devil?
Yeah, exactly. Devilish, maybe, but not devil.
And the kangaroo mouse isn't a mouse.
True. Is it even a kangaroo?
No.
Is it some sort of miniature wallaby?
No, I think it's entirely unrelated.
It's one of those things I've literally never looked into.
The tree kangaroo was a kind of kangaroo. But we don't get those no more.
Nope. Oh, the snapping of these is broken. Oh, hello, Capac. Hear gunfire in the distance. Did you get your face
Stupid
eaten by
invincible
jaguars?
jaguars.
Do I need to come pick you up, or are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Some dude, I've tried out Stormworks before, and it's really hard to get into.
Yeah, this is definitely easier than walking all the way around the mountain to get back into the base.
You sounded sarcastic.
What? Oh. just is.
You don't normally give me compliments for things I do. So I just assume sarcasm.
Well, I mean, it's not so much a...
I did a thing, it made
It's
your
not so
life
much a
easier,
thing
and you
do
admitted it.
as a description of the nature of geometry.
Yeah, koalas are not bears. They may look like teddy bears. They don't feel like teddy bears.
They
and
don't
are not
taste
bears.
real good.
What? Actually, I imagine they probably wouldn't.
There's a lot of
given the amount of
eucalyptus oil in their diet.
But, yeah, I can't imagine you've ever actually tasted one.
No, they don't let you.
No. Protected species and all that. I'm pretty sure Capac recently, and I don't know whether... Oh, I've run out of timber. I don't know whether it was in a stream or in a recording, said I should just assume he's always sarcastic. And then today happens.
I would never say such a thing.
Lies. Do you want to sleep and then we can go do this hidden cache thing?
I need food.
It was the last
first.
Icarus stream? Yeah. I don't know, koalas are a lot more adept at continuing to live than pandas are. Koalas at least reproduce. You might want to turn on your fire.
Ah, there's still a bird in my room.
Seriously? Is there actually a bird in your room? Oh, there
Look
is.
up at the roof. It's trying to get out the window.
It's gonna poop on your head while you sleep.
No, get out of here, bird. Don't make me explosive shotgun you.
Don't you dare inside the house. Get in bed. You want me to shoot it?
Second hell on wheels. I don't think you can send bear claws in the post.
There you go. Now you got a different bird in your room.
What?
You
Don't see
can't,
any bird.
you can't see this.
Well, I can now that it's on your belt. Don't be throwing a dead bird on me.
Alright then.
Rude.
Alright. You gonna try and throw it out the window?
Yeah. No.
Yes! Brilliant. Well, that's gonna stink up the place.
Yeah, as if all your animal heads aren't.
Hey, they're taxidermy. They'll be fine. All the rotting bits have been taken out.
Yeah, assuming that you did it properly.
I learned how to do it, therefore I did it properly. Maybe. Alright, where are we going? And who am I shooting?
I gotta refuel my lantern. We're going on a quest. We gotta go find the hidden cache.
Have you marked it?
But you can see it on the map.
Which symbol is it?
It's got a big yellow circle.
Oh, right, we gotta go through the thing. And because you killed your mower, we need to go on foot.
I didn't kill it.
Sorry, because you got your mower killed.
You killed.
I should make a cheapo bow just to get my Kia kill numbers up.
Oh, I need to do farming. That's what I need to do.
No, you need to come with me because I'm going to the mission.
Alright, let me get some food supplies.
I don't think Icarus has any plans to add dinosaurs. Although, they do have many extinct creatures already.
I mean, they've got a gigantic scorpion and a huge killer sandworm.
Yeah, no dinos there. Where are you, bear? Oh yeah, one shot the bear. Oh yeah, but I don't need to worry. I don't need bow points to be able to one-shot a Kia with a cheapo bow.
Whoa, jeez. Stupid crocodiles everywhere.
What I'd like to see them do, rather than adding more animals now, I'd like to see them iterate on the behaviors of the animals. I think that'd be a more significant area of improvement. Obviously, in a game like this, it's both programmer and art that's needed for animals to behave a particular way. Like new animals get added to the game, but I'd kind of prefer to see more interesting behaviors from them.
Thanks, Bootsy just runs right past the bear.
There was a bear? Where?
There?
Apparently so. Seriously? Seriously? Oh my gosh. That was embarrassing. What do I got to eat? Meat pie.
That's a weird thing to wish for. Although, I guess with the name like Death 13A, it makes sense that you wish for a pack of wolves that surround you and attack.
Well, I do miss the wolf pack stuff that was there in the early days. Because they do have a lot more behaviors. It's just trying to balance them against the game that's now there is apparently the difficult part.
Well, makes sense.
There shouldn't be any
Whoa.
server lag. I'm the host.
I don't know if you can run the thumper in a cave. Also, it sounds like a terrible idea.
No idea. But you want to run it near a cave.
It didn't exactly go well last time.
Yeah, but it wasn't so much the thumper that was the problem.
No,
It was the thing for getting the
Splitsy
exotics.
activating it that was the problem.
No. The problem was that I activated both at the same time.
Yeah.
That was the fun part.
Operator error.
Wasn't unintentional. wasn't accidental. It wasn't an error. It was done with intent.
Whoa, what the?
Storm.
Okay, now my compass is broken.
Same.
Has yours gone all like blocky?
Yep.
Weird.
Oh.
Well, we're in the zone. There's also a hideous sandworm boss. Like.
Oh,
right
maybe that's why
nearby.
we're getting the compass change, because we're in the zone.
Oh, I see smoke.
See Scorpion.
Whoa, lots of scorpions. So many scorpions.
Got it.
What did we get?
A lot of arrows. Thank you. Think. So we got some bone arrows, some aluminium arrows, some steel arrows, some flint arrows, some iron bolts, some copper bolts, and some gunpowder.
Okay. You want to fight a giant worm while we're here?
Sure, why not? Have you got
In
your
this
anti-poison stuff?
Sandstorm? I do.
How far do we have to go to the worm?
Not very far.
Okay, so you can run a thumper in a cave. Oh no. No. Just unlocking bestiary stuff.
Well, it's around here somewhere.
Okay.
I'll crest this hill and see if I can spot any worm sign. Oh wait,
Is this the one we already killed?
I'm not sure.
And so it doesn't show up anymore?
No, the other ones we've killed don't seem to be showing up.
Okay. Remember, it does move, so...
Do you hear any rumbling?
I don't. I'm just going around skinning the things I killed. May as well get some bones while we're out here.
I had like 100 epoxy crafting back at the base.
Yeah. I crushed up 800 bones when I arrived there as well.
Not seeing any wormos.
Oh. Yeah. Wolves were once native to Styx, but they were hunted to extinction in order to gain this achievement. That feels more like an eco achievement. So how long are we hanging around for this thing?
Yeah, may as well head back. I don't see any sign of it.
Yeah, no worm sign. How disappointing.
I do see splitsy sign though.
Collapsing animals.
It is one sign of splitsy. Oh, a scorpion.
Oh, I think I'm outside range. Antelope have a trophy? No, sadly. Not yet. I just saw all of your shot hit the rocks in front of it.
No, it didn't all hit. I hit it with at least one pellet because I got the stealth attack thing pop up.
Alright, well that's one mission complete, I guess.
Well, we can consult the mission board and see what's on offer next.
And I can destroy this stuff in my inventory and see what we get. 23 copper ingots. 24 iron. 44 iron ingots. Ooh. Okay. Got some metals from it, so it's not all bad.
Better than a slap in the face with a wet fish.
Oh, do you want one of these mower? Come back. To
Uh,
replace your missing one. There's Ranganui and Maui.
that's alright. I'll find a new one over here somewhere.
Oh yeah, you don't have to lead him through the cave, do you?
Not particularly. Hey. Cave sounds are working properly.
Hooray! Let me know if you see any titanium. Something we should mine it whenever we see it.
I think last time we came through here, we mined out all the titanium.
I think we did, but you know how sometimes it keeps, you know how it keeps respawning for us? Alright, here goes the shortcut. Is this the right bit? Yep. Here goes! Whoa! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm gonna make it! Oh!
What do you mean? Oh no, I'm going to make it.
I thought I was gonna hit the cliff. And then I reassessed and I was like, no, I'm gonna make it! I made it. Should make for a substantially quicker journey home.
Are you going to the mission board?
Oh yeah, I could do that too, couldn't I? Yeah, 5 reassessments in half a second is pretty accurate. Okay. We've got a collection easy or a lost hard. Let's go the lost.
Lost. What is lost?
You'll find out shortly.
Collect the portable beacon. Yeah, the lamp is still on.
Yeah, we're both so bad at leaving it on.
What the?
What?
Just shot that wolf like 3 times and nothing happened.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they did something and messed with the hitboxes on the wolves. Because I was missing one a lot earlier as well. I assumed at that stage it was just me, but if you're missing them as well, maybe there is something up. I know my inventory's full. I initially assumed that this drop pod was a lot closer based on the sound I heard. And then got far enough away that I was like, well, I may as well just go now anyway. And then run back. Hello, Charlie. Welcome back. Oh. Come on, launch me. Launch me!
Find the abandoned prospector base.
Launch me! Yeah! Okay. Had my fun now.
Oops.
Charlie, it was nice and warm in here before you came in and left the door open. Yes. That's right, girl. Coming in here with your rain-wetted head. Dragnon, I do not have Charlie trained to close the door. I regret deeply training her to open the door. I don't want to find out how training her to close the door could bite me in the backside.
Getting locked outside is probably the obvious one.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to explain to a locksmith. Went outside and my dog locked me out.
That would be fun to try and explain.
And it popped a beer and was just sitting on the sofa watching TV.
Thankfully, I don't really have to worry about Charlie watching TV, though she does watch it. She reacts to horses and dogs when they're on TV. But the one I've really got to worry about with the TV is Toby. That kid is obsessed. So we just don't have the TV on at all anymore. Wow, here wasn't some interesting lighting.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts.
Enjoy what while it lasts? Him being distracted by a TV.
No, the luxury of not having it on.
Oh, when it then becomes kids' TV.
Nightmarish.
Yeah, like it's bad enough. It's so bad that you can't even feed him if it's on, because he'll just not focus on anything but the TV. He is definitely my son. Because that is exactly what I was like. Trying to get me ready in the morning for school when the TV was on was, oh, so bad.
Hey, abandoned prospect base.
Right, putting away all the metals from the things, putting away more of Capac's shotgun
Oh,
shells.
thanks for the gift subs, Dragon on. And no, I haven't caught up with the new season of Foundation yet. We'll have to check it out. I liked the first season.
Wonder if anyone will revive a medieval engineers. I kind of hope someone eventually makes something of a castle building game like this where you actually have just, you know, more of a what you'd expect of a medieval siege. But I get the impression from the lack of such things out there that there are some major gameplay hitches that you have to figure out. Like, one of the things that I think is probably most difficult is, do you make it multiplayer like Life is Feudal, where it's forced multiplayer and then you've got to have the MMO style grind? Or do you make it so that there are friendly NPCs?
See, I think the ideal like siege game, you would have like players would be like the king who's like controlling the castle, and you have like NPC like blocks of like troops that you can like order around, sort of RTS style.
But I think the like there have been plenty of games out there that have done RTS style castle siege things, like,
Yeah, but you
not
have
many
this
that have done
one-
it first person.
Yeah, you have it first person, but you have the focus of the game be on the construction and destruction of the castle. So like your goal is to make like castles that can stand up to the siege.
Yep.
And then almost like a 7 Days to Die kind of thing, where you have like a time period and then you have the
Yeah.
attack, and your castle has to withstand the attack.
Yep. That would be kind of what I would like. The thing that I always liked about 7 Days to Die was that it was like, you could build stuff and then test that stuff against a horde of enemies. Just fighting against a horde of enemies was never something it did well, and when they switched their focus to that was when I lost interest. Conan, I guess Conan, but set a couple of 100 years later, or 1,000 years later. I don't know exactly when Conan was roughly set. But I think, like, for me, the ideal castle game would be, you know, 1500s, 1400s.
Conan is set in like prehistory.
Right. So yeah, thousands of years later. But is the
Conan's
game-
setting is like there was civilization before we had civilization, and it all disappeared.
Right, right. Ow. Guess I'm on base repair duty again.
Yep. I'll keep watch. If I don't choke.
At some point, Capac and I probably should try Conan just for the sake of knowing exactly what the game's like. There are a few survival games like that that I feel like I kind of just want to try and see how they play, so I have a more educated opinion on them. That's kind of where I'm at with Rust.
Here it come.
Well, you killing it?
Yeah, I did.
bear. Ah. That's not going to be confusing. Can I pick this up now?
Ah, jeez.
You alive?
Jaguar just attacked me from behind when I was on top of a rock trying to shoot a bear cub.
Yeah, I've had Medieval Dynasty Dragon on my list, on my wish list for quite a while, but I've just never had the time to play it. There are a few games, unfortunately, like that. That I'd love to play just to see how they play.
That's all right. We'll just make up games we want to play.
There are some games coming up that I was somewhat interested in. Let's see, wish list. That I'm intrigued to see where this goes, but I'm not sure it's going to be something I actually will enjoy. Derelicts is one of them.
Derelict.
Yes, Derelict. Under a Rock seems to have an interesting
Well, under a rock.
cutesy aesthetic. Can't wait for Tachyons to come out. Enshrouded looks like it could be interesting. But none of them have firm release dates at this stage. And obviously these other games that are on my list, stuff like Pioneers of Begonia, that's just something I want to play for me. Because it looks like it's Settlers 3 but modernized, and I love that idea. And maybe Dean will finally finish Art of the Rail at some point. So that we can play that. Demonworks, we didn't start our run just before the phase change dropped. We started that run quite a while ago. So we've got another 3 recordings to go before we get up to the phase change stuff in Stationeers.
Um,
I guess I'll take the iron, unless you want a food trough.
oh, are you looking at the pod now?
Yeah.
You're just standing in the middle of a field on
Yeah,
my
we never see
screen.
the pods in the same spot.
Yeah, just take whatever's most valuable.
Capac and I have played Empyrean quite a bit a while ago. I don't think it really grabbed
Ages
him as
ago.
much as other things, though. Did it?
Oh, I'm gonna do my talent points.
Am I expecting some bangs with the new update? No, I'm not. Hey, Capac.
Yeah?
Do you want to collect a whole bunch of fibers for me? Because I'm too lazy to build a bone sickle.
All right.
I just want to make a bunch of bandages. So a couple of 100 will do. Which is probably what you've got already.
Here you go.
Thank you. Did I actually pick that up? What did that fall? Oh, there we go. I was down to my last bandage and I figured I should probably make a few more. Empyrean, I would like to play Reforged Eden with Capac at some stage, I think. Because the story and survival elements of that mod should make it something fun. I struggled to find a slot to play Empyrean with the number of other options that are out there that have pushed the envelope when Empyrean kinda hasn't. Like, Space Engineers pushed the envelope with its physics. And Empyrean was starting to do some interesting stuff years ago, but they've just not progressed.
Huh. It's Splitsy.
Huh? What?
How do you feel about knocking out these walls here and maybe putting a room in the base of this thing?
I mean, given the change in design of the castle, yeah, we probably can. Like, you probably want to knock out this one, I guess.
Yeah, it's a bit rocky in here, but we could just put a door here.
Well, you put a door, put a landing, and then put a set of stairs, and then build up at the next layer. So it's only a single story high.
Yeah, and then we can put some travel stuff in there or something.
Yeah, and then I can put a little set of stairs outside, which will look nice. Because, this will be... Yeah. I mean, you can build something in there if you want. I'm fine with that. I'm going to put the door... I'll put a door block in, so I'm not leaving an open hole. So that makes me unhappy.
Alright, let's have a look. Talent points.
Yeah, I have a very mixed feelings with Empyrean. I really, really enjoyed it back in the day. Capac and I played like 150 odd hours each of it. Oh, I forgot to get trees. While we were, like, back when it was fairly new. We did an edited series together over on the Zebra Monkeys channel, which I edited, I think, I want to say 5 or 6, maybe 7 episodes of. But I've struggled since then to really get drawn in and feel attached to anything I build in it. And on at least one occasion, that's come down to the way that you can paste in constructions. It's similar to Avorian in that respect. If you've got enough materials, you can just plonk something in and done.
Alright, I need to do some farming.
So it's, yeah, it's something I want to have the time to muck around with some more, but I just can't ever seem to find it. Because something else grabs my attention instead. Like Xenonauts. Because I want to play that more. And then City Skylines, because I want to play that more. And then Baldur's Gate, because I want to play that more. And then Starfield, because I feel like I need to know what that game's like.
When are you playing Starfield?
Well, I feel like if I don't play it, people will be saying stuff about it and I won't know what they're talking about. And that'll annoy me.
Yeah, it'll just be space stuff.
Yeah. And at least if it's bad, I can say it's bad from my own experience rather than from reading articles by jerks. Whoa.
Wow. Writing off the entirety of the video game critique industry.
No. Just how hard it is to find ones that are written by actual people now.
Yeah, they're all chat GPT these days.
Which is universally terrible.
Wait. Oh, just the arm pot's being weird.
Ah, I see. They got rid of the motorcycle entirely, finally. Empyrean had this really janky motorbike for a long, long time, for those not familiar with it. It just felt so out of place. And their physics engine is not especially robust, so it always handled weirdly. Huh. Just had a realization. Are there any survival games I still play that are made in Unity? Because 7 Days to Die was the only one. And Empyreon's Unity as well. Stationeers is Unity. Ah, it is too. There we go. Started to worry that I'd turned over to full Unreal. And obviously Space Engineers being its own unique thing.
I need to get the wheat production going a bit better.
Right, I think I'm full up enough with wood that I can go and build some more castle.
Good, 10 of those.
Yeah, Edric, I didn't hear great things about Solasta. At least I didn't hear things that made me want to play it. It was kind of the vague gist I remember of what people were saying was, not yet. Craftopia. Apparently that's got a seamless world now. Do you remember Craftopia, Capac?
Oh, vaguely.
It's now got the universal hover jank issues like the need to hold O to stay level while driving with WAS and steering with mouse. Ooh. Yeah, the Empyrean seems to do a lot of things that make it very difficult to love if you don't already love it. It's sad, because it does have a lot of potential to have some fun with the fact that it's got NPCs and the like. This is 100% us, this castle. Everything built here was built on stream. I think I did a little bit of resource collection off stream a couple of weeks, but haven't done that for a long time.
Oh, MBB, thanks for the prime sub.
I'm just going to quickly grab a drink. From my sink, that is right next to my computer.
The drink sink.
It's really handy having a kitchen sink in my shed. And having an ensuite. I'm glad it was technically a separate dwelling, even though that shouldn't be a thing here. I think they can get around it because it doesn't have a oven. Alright, we need wood.
See.
Although if it did, baking streams. As in, I bake at the start of a stream, we do something else, and then I show off what I've baked midway through the stream. That'd just be delight. Always fresh baked goods.
I guess it would help deal with that getting to the end of the stream and being super hungry issue.
It would. How am I going to do this?
May not be the best in diet terms.
No, but with me working at the university now, I could always take the leftovers for the students. I don't have to eat all of it. I'm sure they'd love it. Oh, okay. Fully out of stone. Right.
Right. Oh, I need to make a new saddle.
I mean, technically I could probably do it now. I'd just have to take the baked goods into the house and then bring them back out to the shed. And set a timer to go in there and check things. Just be somewhat inconvenient.
Where do I make a saddle? Was it in the textiles bench? It is. I need rope and leather.
Oh, did your saddle get destroyed too?
I just left it, I think.
Yeah, an oven cam wouldn't be too difficult. The main challenge of having an oven cam is having an oven door that's clean enough.
Hey, put it inside.
Do you know of a camera that functions at up to 300 degrees Celsius?
Just
That'd be a
wrap
no.
it in asbestos.
I'm sure they exist. I'm sure they're also quite expensive.
Delicious asbestos.
There's a lot of sibilance.
Ah. Claim ownership. You can be Birdo.
Big Birdo?
No,
Oh.
like in Super Mario Brothers 2.
That'll be the gatehouse. See ya. See you charging by on a mower. And charging by again.
Yeah, I'm doing a test drive. Whoa! Yeah, my tame's have increased stamina bars now. And can move faster.
I can buy an oven with a camera for about 3,700 US dollars. I think I'd prefer to buy 3 air conditioners for my shed.
Oh, I wish I had 3 air conditioners.
Because that'd be about the same price. aircon cam then.
Ooh.
Dear.
What?
What?
Oh.
I see. Capac just stabbed a Kia and it's stuck in the roof.
That's right. I can still skin it, apparently.
Would an air conditioner for my shed be a tax write-off? I don't... I don't know. I don't know the legality of it being a tax write-off.
I think it would be. That would count as like office equipment.
Probably. There we go. Rampo completo. If we got to place the last piece. Oh, that's being a pain again.
Oh, that's what I need to do. Need to check on my gruel. Into the fridge.
There we go. Got it. There we are. Now. Yeah. I feel like me putting cameras in my oven might be slightly pipe dream-esque of me. It's a nice concept, but it's probably not one I'm going to get a chance to execute. But I do like baking, and I certainly wouldn't turn down a reason to do it more. I may as well pick up some copper. Sure, Kitamaru, sure. Oh, nuts, I didn't bring the stairs with me. Checking out the ramp, are you?
Yeah, what the?
What are you what-thing? So I could make pizzas on stream, and then I can make Capac super jealous, because I can actually make a pizza and show all of you, including him.
Don't show me a pizza I can't eat.
I've got a couple of
Cruel and unusual.
I've got some homemade pizza dough in the fridge that I'm going to make up tonight. Uh-oh. Yeah, make a pot. Sure, why not? Why not? What did I say I wanted? I need more stone. I don't think I've got any anyway. What? Need more walls. Oh well. Sleep time?
Yeah, I guess.
Then I need to go out and collect some more stone.
Stone, you say?
To shreds, you say?
Need a switch in my room that activates and deactivates the fireplace.
Yeah. Yes, Demonworks, they did change the game dramatically when they added open world so you can do missions without leaving the planet. And that is exactly what we're doing, and that's why we've built such an edifice. Also, Capac.
Oh. Can't do a stairs.
Chuck it to me.
Yeah,
I can do
that's
it.
right. I'll unlock it anyway. Probably be useful to have.
Possibly.
Stone beam. Stone floor. Stone wall. Stone roof. Stone stairs. Wait, why is reinforced ladder in the stone stuff? That doesn't make sense.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, reinforced trapdoor. Oh, how do I get this to...
Yeah, that's why I was saying you may want to chuck it to me. Because I know what I've done around here. No, that took out the wrong piece. Oh, I need all this rubble to go away. Oh. Okay, you need to go away as well. Then maybe we'll be able to get this to work. Okay, there you go, Capac. It's there. Just. Nice.
Okay, want to put that wall with the door back in?
Yes, I do. Do you want your ramps back?
I don't think I need any more stone ramps, at least not at the minute.
Can I give you them back anyway, because I'm going to go collect stone and it's heavy?
Sure.
No one's died.
It's been close a couple of times. Me, at least. Of course,
Oh.
Splitsy's just living in bear. Oh well, Splitsy's about to die. Oh, he did. Oh, he didn't attract the attention of the wolf as well.
I'm living in bear what?
I was about to say, you're just like.
You gonna finish that thought?
There was a bear, there's a jaguar, there's a wolf, and you were just like hanging around in the middle of all of them while talking about how nobody had died yet. And of course you don't die, because that would be too much poetic justice.
I don't die. I live. The crocodile dies.
Need some more floors and some railings and maybe some stone walls.
Ah! Hey, I just unlocked level 1 Jaguar. No. No problem.
Actually make material. Ah, there's the copper. Nails. Copper nails. Give me all the copper nails.
Capac singing to the copper nails.
Grab the railing.
That worked.
Grab some beams.
Hey, Dragnon! Congrats! Very happy you finally have a new PC. With all of the letters working too.
What
See you,
letters
JT
weren't
Stu.
working?
Dragnon's D wasn't working, so he was Ragnon.
Ah.
Ragnon the Astroya. Or Astroya of Whirls. Okay, come on. Give me an insta-crack. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Also, Dragnon, did you just call your missus the roommate? Makes me think of... Ah, I popped it. Yay. Oh, right, you have a remote as well. Okay. I was just thinking of, there's a YouTuber who made a bunch of videos about teaching gaming to a non-gamer, and that non-gamer was his wife, or as he referred to her, the lady I live with. I think Radamant? Is that his name? They're a good series of videos if you've got a person in your life who's important, who doesn't play games, and you want to kind of understand their perspective a bit. Maybe it's Rambusan? Something like that. Radamant's the guy who played Stationeers, I think, for a bit. Something like... I don't know.
Rasputin.
Yeah, it's something... RH... something. But it's a really good thought exercise on getting your head around just how much we've all been indoctrinated into certain ways of thinking by our gaming literacy. Like red barrels explode. How do we know that? Because we've played games before where red barrels explode. Yeah, true, Seeker. Dark Souls I don't think went down particularly well. The one that I found most interesting was her experience of Portal. Having never played a game with mouse and keyboard before, so didn't realize she could turn the mouse to turn. Rasputin. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Lakari. I knew it was something. So, like, there are all these things that we assume are just normal. And that everyone would know, but it's just not true. Flashback to when Capac learned that red barrels explode in Little Shop of Horrors. Yep. Do you remember that, Capac? Using your hammer on the barrel in 7 Days to Die.
That is not right.
That feels so long ago.
Yeah. Back in the dark ages.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, is it? Oh dear.
What have you done?
That rock wasn't solid.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with the mountain wall there. It gets weird. Yeah, Devoke, there are some weird things like that. On one of the rare times where my partner was in a headspace to be able to give a game a go, because she's open-minded to it all, but just has never played much. And so I was like, how might I introduce her to the idea of mouse and keyboard controls for a first-person game? And I was like, what's going to be really gentle in that regard, but also give you things to find? And this will shock a lot of you, but I picked No Man's Sky. So I was like, put it on creative mode, there's no enemies, you can just go and look at things, and that was kind of the skill that I was trying to get her to be comfortable with, was just looking at stuff. And it kind of worked. Because it does just let you look at things. But to make it feasible for her to actually control it at all, because she was hating... It was kind of bringing up that frustrating feel of, my hands and my brain aren't doing what I want them to do. I turned down the mouse sensitivity massively. So I can totally understand, Devoke, why your wife might struggle with the driving mechanics or something unusual like that. Right, I'm gonna go out and get more stone before I come back and actually build stuff. Now, we should probably build some stairs from your garden, shouldn't we? So we've got a shortcut. Capac?
Stairs from the garden.
Do you want to build... actually...
Well, I'm building a way in here that goes through to the basement inside.
Oh, okay. Well, that works. What's through this wall?
More walls?
Oh,
Well, yeah. I was gonna build the...
I mean,
I thought
would...
that was... Oh.
Does that not solve your problem?
I mean, it looks kind of jank from over here.
Does?
Oh, look at the staircase.
Hang on. There.
That's a bit better.
And then you just got to move the biofuel composter to the other end of the table. Now that the door's in, it's really hard to get through. And yeah, the other part of... There was obviously the tutorial interested part of me that was like, this is an interesting thing to think about from a trying to teach people a game perspective.
What the? Why are you putting bacon and prime rib in the composter?
Why not?
You mad?
I've got so much of it. We've got so much cooked upstairs. I didn't care about it.
No, we always need more T-bone and bacon.
Well, if you're ever looking for meat, check the biofuel composter. There'll probably be some. Your fridge keeps being full, so I've got nowhere to put it.
Well, put the T-bones in the fireplace and cook them. And I salt them. Okay, I'll need the thing.
I'm surprised the T-bones aren't part of any other recipe.
Not that I've seen.
Aha. That took way longer than I wanted it to. See you, Zero.
I don't know, is controller more intuitive for first-person shooter? Or for somebody that's, like, not used to it? Not sure.
What was that, sorry, Capac? I was reading chat and I didn't catch the first part of your sentence, so I got lost.
Tabura was saying that she's just played on the consoles. And I'm going back to the first-person shooter thing. I was wondering if starting on a controller might be easier. Because I know I started playing first-person shooters on controller and then moved to mouse and keyboard later.
Yeah, ironically, I actually started... The first time I played a first-person shooter, I used a joystick.
Well, that's super weird.
I reckon it's a better control scheme than a controller. But yeah, the controllers have some advantages, but controllers for first-person shooters are already really janky. So I feel like you're clearing one hurdle just to have to clear another later anyway. Which is why I didn't try and approach it that way. Because there's a reason that aim assist is a thing on console. It's because thumbsticks just aren't as accurate as a mouse is.
Yeah. It's not ideal, that's
There's
for
no
sure.
getting over the physics of that. Aim assist is a thing in PC games, but it's rare. And also often considered cheating. Whereas it's almost the default non-competitive first-person shooters on consoles. Which isn't, like, I'm obviously not doing the whole PC Master Race thing. It's more, when thinking about it in terms of from a teaching angle, I didn't see value in teaching it first. Because I figured it had a high chance of just leading to frustration in two separate instances rather than one. As it happens, a purpose-built pointing device is quite good at pointing at things. Indeed. And let's be honest, VR controllers have a long way to go before they're remotely accurate. There's some roommate in university that didn't have a mouse or keyboard for their PC at all, and they typed their reports for school using a throttle and joystick. What?
Sounds legit.
Sounds interesting.
Ow. Oh, why will this not place the way that oh no!
Yeah, I think the Wii and N64 had some advantages in teaching people about controls because of their, well, at least on the N64, the single joystick just being used for movement. That would probably be one of the, so if you just mostly ignore looking up and down, which you can in a lot of games.
Oh, why does this not work?
What are you trying to do?
Trying to get this roof to place in the right orientation, but it just won't go.
Oh, you need to build one of the walls coming out from the wall, then place it, then remove the wall.
I don't have a wall.
I've got a wall. I'll be there in a sec.
It's not that light block yet, is it? It'll let me place it up there sometimes.
Yeah. I told you I know how to do it. Stop being so whingy.
Oh.
Alright, place it on that. Stand around this side. Alright, if you can't get it to place, give it to me. Also, did you destroy one of the pillars?
What?
Was there a pillar missing there, or have you picked one up?
What are you talking about? I just put these two pillars.
No, there's a rock pillar missing from the top bit there down.
Oh, no, I haven't done anything with any stone
Okay.
pillars.
You want to give me the roof?
I did.
You did? Where is it?
Oh. Oh. There it is.
There you go. That's quite cute. I like it.
Don't know about these wooden pillars though.
Yeah, I think probably the stone's better.
Oh, maybe just the log pillars.
Oh yeah, log pillars would be better. Yeah, and these will take storm damage too.
What the?
Yeah, controller does have advantages for movement. Or a joystick. A joystick plus a mouse. Joystick for movement with your left hand and mouse for looking with your right hand. Because then you've got analog movement and analog looking.
Oh, can I do like
That'd totally work. Oh, also...
Storm's rolling in.
What color should I
Whoa.
make home? There we go, green.
Didn't even see the lightning.
Capac, we don't have those anywhere. Why would you add them in this one spot?
Well, we should, because it looks cool.
Can we do it differently?
We need more decoration, not less.
Well, you go add them to everything then. So when did we go Viking?
When did we not go Viking? I need to cook this bacon.
Of course you do. Hang on a second. Okay, this is weird. I am currently using the left thumbstick of my controller and my mouse.
Okay.
It is working two parts of my brain at the same time, which are not used to working together.
I have sometimes thought it might be cool to have like a thumbstick rather than a
And WASD.
WASD.
Well, you can totally do it. It's just the rest of the keys are not as easily reachable. Like the interaction keys and whatnot. Because you're gripping the controller. You need a free floating... Like you need... yeah.
Yeah.
You
if
just
had
lose
like
so many of your fingers.
you had like a one-handed controller with a thumbstick, a couple of triggers,
And finger buttons.
and yeah, a couple of buttons to either side of the thumbstick.
Yeah, a left-handed joystick would probably do it just fine. Because they usually have enough keys. Go back, was it the kitchen bench I can put my canteen in to fill it up?
Yeah, whichever
Yes.
one's plumbed up. Yeah, the oven will probably do it as well.
Hands on, mouse and stick. Yep. Homas.
I need to fix my shotgun again.
I do wonder how much advantage there is for a mouse versus a second joystick. Because the issue with the thumbstick is the translation between amount of movement versus amount of movement in, like, physical real-world movement versus in-game movement is a dramatic ratio shift. Whereas with a mouse or with a joystick, it's less. And I wonder whether the joystick closes the gap enough. Interesting.
We just need one of those omnidirectional treadmills.
Yeah. But then you'd get tired, and then I'd have to wait for you to not be tired.
It'll be fine.
Can you imagine Capac whinging about, I'm so tired. Why are you making me run all over the map?
I do that already.
Yeah. But then you being actually tired and out of breath while you do it.
Yeah, I'll probably just get eaten by jaguars. Just like in real life.
No, Dragnon. I have to find a way to introduce my other half to gaming in general before trying something like It Takes Two. Because she's complete novice. But I think, realistically, that's not going to happen until I get to introduce Toby to gaming. And then she'll start playing, because then otherwise she'll be missing out on time that Toby and I get to spend together. And that'll be enough of an incentive to learn.
But kids are easy for that, though. At
Yeah,
least
yeah.
when they're real young. You just give them a controller. Doesn't have to be plugged in.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, Toby wanting to play will encourage her to want to play with both of us. And that'll be enough of an incentive to learn and get over any of the frustrating moments.
Yeah, you can start with total annihilation and work your way from there.
So it's that's kind of my assumption of where these things will go. Oh. Might look better. Or maybe not. Maybe look a bit weird actually.
I don't
It's
know.
supposed to look robust on the inside of these things.
Your kid might end up like those kids in Back to the Future 2.
You're gonna have to be more specific because it's been a long time since I watched it.
You have to use your hands. Teaches them how to do the shooting arcade game in the Cafe 80s.
Ah.
And they think it's too old-fashioned for them.
Yeah, who knows where any of this stuff's gonna go.
Oh, we already know. Elon Musk is just going to plug it straight into our brains and we won't even need a controller anymore.
And it'll be just next year, like full self-driving.
Hmm.
Yeah, Edric, I think you're still not getting it. Complete novice to gaming. All gaming. So there's no board games, there's no card games, there's no point of reference. So it's like 100% start from scratch. She's played some card games, but it's like poker doesn't really give you a great point of reference, nor does blackjack. Birdo over there.
Poker is probably closer.
But yeah, like someone who's played a few board games, you can use that as a point of reference for bringing into some games. Like I got her to play Seven Wonders Duel a couple of times with me when we borrowed it from one of our friends. That went okay. But yeah, it's it's a real start from scratch. And I'm just taking my time. Last thing I want to do is make it feel like there's pressure. Because then it gets frustrating, and then you get in an argument, and then it's nobody's having fun anymore. And the goal is to have fun. Have more shared experiences. Do more things that we can do together. Because based on the fact that it's now my job, gaming is a huge part of my life. It's always nice to be able to share those things. Oh, hang on a sec.
Oh, I am going to need some more ammo.
Try something. Have you been checking the stockpile that I've been putting away of yours?
Where have you been putting it?
Where you make the ammo? Figured that was the most sensible spot to
have
put
a
it.
look.
Fantastic. I think you'd be surprised how many people out there
What are you
have
doing over
just
here?
not played board games. Like, for whom the only experience of a board game is Monopoly. Do I think that looks better? Or do I think the logs look better? I think the logs look better.
Yeah, I want to play some more board games. I still haven't played Dune.
Oh, how did I get this one to work last time?
The problem with some of the big board games like that is both organizing everyone for it, but also making sure that the time that you organize has enough time to actually finish the game.
Yep.
Uh,
Well, we seem to get pretty lucky with some of the games we manage to play through at PAX.
Well, I mean, PAX is good because you can just sit there until you're done. But it did consume like 99% of our time at the last PAX.
Yeah. Just kind of been what our PAX experience has become, which is playing board games with people who we like playing board games with.
What am I? Oh, ammo. Should be over here. Oh, yeah. Few shells.
Uh-oh. Oh, where did that place? I hate when that happens. Okay. Gatehouse is coming along.
Need some gunpowder.
Yeah, Bilbo, there are some really cool, really expensive games that you can somehow get to play at things like PAX. Because people have donated them and they've looked after them. I don't know what the PAX experience is like at other PAX events, but the PAX Oz one is very laid back.
Well, it's also that there's more choice than you could ever possibly have on your own without
Yeah.
spending thousands of dollars on board games.
Yeah.
They can easily try something that you wouldn't necessarily spend $200 on without knowing how it plays.
What was the It was the Battlestar Galactica game we played last year that took up a bit of time.
Yep. I've actually got the game here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is, just behind me on the shelf.
Then we played a bit of that Evolution game. And then a bit of... Oh, what's it called? The one where the two of us are disturbingly good at it. Where you have to come up with the word that matches two or more of the cards to try and get the other people to guess them.
Oh, code names.
Code names, thank you.
Yeah, I've got that too.
I do too. That's another game I actually got my other half to play a couple of times.
Yeah, that's a good one for people that haven't done much of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a good introductory game.
Very straightforward once you wrap your head around the rules.
It's It's not a great thing to play with your partner when you played it with one of your best friends. And you realize just how much easier you find it thinking through what your best friend thinks than what your partner's going to. It's not half awkward at all. Nope.
Where's all my spoiled plants? Are there any left? Oh, there's only 4 left.
Well, go clean out the plants again. Damn.
Oh, I got a bunch in here.
Because you get heaps of them from the thing here. From the water wheels.
Only 7. Oh, I need more oxides.
No, I do not wish anyone was more like Capac, actually.
Rude.
Do you wish more people were like you?
Yeah.
Really?
And I wouldn't have to keep explaining myself to people.
I feel like you don't explain yourself to people. I feel like you deliberately obfuscate your explanation from people when talking to people.
Yeah, but I feel like people expect me to explain myself to them. And it's that expectation that I have a problem. If they were all me, they would just get it. And it wouldn't be an issue.
I see. Oh yeah, a game
What?
we're going to have to play when it eventually gets made. Will be Stellaris, since I backed that.
Oh, the board game.
Yeah.
I've got the Slay the Spire board game on the way too.
Yeah. Okay, how am I going to do this? Will these games be live streamed? No. We may well do some more live streaming when we get down to Melbourne again this year. But Capac and I haven't actually sat down to talk about what that might look like. Because we did regionally last year talked about, you know, traveling down there again, making a big road trip of it. However, that's not really feasible for me this year. Toby will only be 6 months old, and I don't quite feel right taking an extra 2 days each way away from him and being useful. So I've actually booked flights, so I'm flying down there and we'll be flying back. And my partner's flying down as well, but she's going to be staying with her brother and doing non-gamey things. So Capac and I will be doing our own thing, but what that's going to look like, I'm still not sure. No, that mountain's higher than that bit of rock's higher than I want it to be. Okay, I can go back. I need more foundation. No road trip this time, no. We'd like last year we talked about making it a rain trip. A train trip.
A rain trip.
A train trip. I forgot a T there. It was like I cut myself
ride
off.
A storm cloud.
But yeah, the train is slow and yeah, I'm finding it hard to justify doing it. Much as I would like to in some ways. Sure, Kidamaru. Alright. Let's Let's make 10 of those. That might get me a bit of the wall started.
Just a few more.
Yeah, so the idea behind train trips was Capac and I were going to do similar to last year. Take the train to Canberra, stop there for the night, do a stream there, take the train from there to Melbourne and kind of make a full big thing of it. Obviously at that stage, did not know I was going to be a dad. But, yeah. Or did I know about that stage? I can't remember.
Yeah, I've never done one of those big cross-country trains.
Yeah, neither. How am I going to do this?
Oh, Too bad there isn't more mechanical stuff.
In Icarus?
Yeah, I'm looking at your gatehouse and I'm thinking how cool it would be if we could build it out as like a crane that could pick stuff up from the lake level.
Yeah.
Winch it up.
Yep. Need more mechanical games like Space Engineers.
Why is there a portable beacon in my garden?
So that we now have a home marker.
Why isn't my lantern working?
Is it out?
Oh,
Have you turned it off?
Just the toggle on it wasn't working.
Odd. Okay, I think I have to start at the other end.
Let's see. How about...
Sucks that was your experience, Kitamaru. But yeah, I do try and think through falling down a cliff. Things from other people's perspectives.
You try and think through falling down a cliff.
Yep.
I can't afford
I'm gonna do
that.
this. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, get some
In
of
fact,
those.
what am I doing?
Yes, agreed.
Could do this one a bit differently. Maybe I should.
Get some irons.
Go to there. Yeah, actually. So what I'm trying to work out at the moment is how I'm going to construct a segment of wall that joins up to that one over there neatly. At an angle. Which
Well,
is
that's your
proving
problem
to be
right there.
complicated.
Neatly.
Let's see how that lines up. Oh, I wasn't... I wasn't far off. Not good enough, though. There are people who didn't think through falling down a cliff while playing Pokemon Go. Yeah. Yeah, hey, Komodo. How's it going? Nice tongue you got there. What the... Hey, I'm not stealing your meat. I'm not a problem to you.
Are you harassing the wildlife again?
I was just saying hello. Okay, let's try it again, but from this end, now that I've got a height to work on. A rough height, anyway. Delete that one in.
Are these on the same grid?
Nope.
Do you even know what these I'm referring to?
Yeah, because I looked at your stream. There are many grids around here.
Yeah, yeah. I was just thinking it'd be cool if there was like a bridge across from the main building over to this wall.
Oh yeah. Those two are on very different grids. It's something we may be able to make work, but I think I'll try and get the wall finished first, and then we can look at where it might work, possibly.
Ooh, that might be a good idea.
So close to being right, but still just a touch too high. That's probably going to be okay, though.
Oh, all of the wooden floors are going to take damage from storms, aren't they?
Yep.
That's annoying.
Were you trying to put some wooden floors outside?
No, I was just thinking that this bridge across, like, in front of the front door
Would
it
look
would be
nicer in
cool
wood.
if it was, yeah, if it was wood between two, like, stone.
That's why I didn't. If I do that, we'll be able to make this work. Alright. Need to build a whole lot more foundations, and then I'll have this wall together. Why have I gone this way? Because Capac had the door shut, and I didn't even think to go through it.
So still growing.
What do these need? More iron nails. Make all of the nails. I'm going through so much stuff. Yeah, Dragonon, it is one of the unfortunate things about games like this is that you've got to choose between an aesthetic or a function. But then it's not always good to give people the ability to make any aesthetic function a particular way either. Why am I putting those in there? Because that can lead to some pretty janky results as well.
You know where the wooden window shutters are?
Aren't they under stone?
I'm trying to find them and I can't reinforced window. There it is.
Are you going to try and build up the windows around the place?
Yeah, I was thinking we need a few of those.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Midwest Chili, but sometimes it's... I don't know. Is it better to be able to just build whatever you... things to look whatever way you like, but have them be another material? Does it take away something from the feel of the game if you can do that? Because in 7 Days to Die you can do that. You just paint, and then it looks like a thing. And I guess, personally, it didn't take anything away from it for me. Yeah, I'm the same. I love to build, so it doesn't really affect me. Yeah, you're definitely just dealing with your own aesthetics at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends what you're trying to do exactly. Because,
Shouldn't have eaten that.
Because it does feel pretty janky if you're like... if you're trying to make some kind of fortification in 7 Days to Die and then you paint it so it looks like it's made of cardboard or something.
Yeah. It does. But then also,
But then it
Does
doesn't
it
feel
matter?
as bad if you're like, well, this has a brick texture and I want it to look like a concrete texture.
but then similarly, why does it matter? Like, I was about to bring this point up myself, and then I was like, hang on a sec. Why do I care about this? Who is getting harmed by this?
Well, you're harming the narrative.
Yeah, that's valid. But does the narrative matter?
Depends on the context.
In this context.
What is this?
This context is
Like us right now in this game.
a construction survival game.
Well, there's more information that you need about context than that, though, because you need to know the audience. Like, if it's just a person in a single player game just doing their own thing, then who the hell cares what they do? They can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
If they wanted to make a huge castle like this and then paint it so that it looked like it was made out of it was a giant cake and it was covered in pink frosting, that would be fine. But then
Are you saying it's not fine to do that in a game like Rust? That's multiplayer focused.
well, if it's multiplayer focused, then I'd say that the focus should be on making things easily readable to other players.
Yeah, that's fair.
If it's something like what we're doing here, then I'd say it's not good because it's like that's not conducive to the kind of story we're trying to tell with this series.
But why?
Well,
but then that's up to us,
You tell me,
though.
because if I tried to make this all pink, you'd say, no, that's stupid, stop it.
But this is kind of my point. It's like, I know I've been critical of this, and I'm questioning myself. Like, am I wrong?
Well, like, we've both got an idea of what this thing is supposed to be, and
Yeah.
and in general, what these kind of things are supposed to be like.
Yes.
And so
And so we can choose to stick to that aesthetic and
Yeah.
stick to it, even if the other options are there.
but we both also have like an instinctual reaction to anything that goes against our expectation of what this is supposed to be.
Yeah, but so my point still stands. In a game that's focus is single player or co-op, does it matter if you allow people to do the jank? That was the question I was trying to ask. And that is the extra context I believe you were looking for. I just went out the wrong way. Because does it matter? Is it important? Or should people just be allowed to do what they like because it makes it fun for them?
Yes. It does matter, and people should be allowed to do what they like. But I think, as facetious as that answer was, I think it is the truth, though.
Yeah. No.
Like,
I knew it was both truth and facetiousness at
like
the same time.
there isn't a clear delineation between what is right and what is wrong. I think, okay, there's a good example of this is in Darktide. Somebody's made a mod which I use when I play, which gives players' characters the default randomly generated in-universe character names rather than the actual players' names that they've chosen for their characters.
Right. Which is probably nice from a stream point of view as well, in terms of the things that people use as their names.
Yeah, it's good from a stream point of view, so you're not seeing
Random offensive names.
some of the demonetized names that people choose, but it's also good from a suspension of disbelief kind of point of view.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're not seeing like you're not seeing some guy running around in a setting that's very sort of paranoid with a name like "To Traitor for You."
Yep.
Or a character walking around with a name that's the in-universe equivalent of Satan or something. Like something that, if you're in the universe, you would never ever see.
Yeah. Which is fine until you then play with some of your friends and then their names are renamed.
Yeah.
But sadly for you, all of your friends have stopped playing it.
Well, I haven't been playing it in a bit.
Oh man, I've gone through all my timber again.
I did log in the other day because I had to buy a commissar hat for my sharpshooter.
Does the open world questing feel pretty good? It feels... For Capac and I, when we came into this open world game, we'd both burned ourselves out previously on the missions. Like, running them and smashing them, especially because we played during the beta weekends. Which was probably more so an issue for me than it was for Capac, because I played more than he did during that phase.
We did play quite a lot of it before the release. So.
We did. And as a result, like, playing it before release meant that we had to fit in all of our session on the weekend. So we were just smashing ourselves on it. And so we burnt out a bit. So to come back to play open world and be like, the pacing is completely different. Now, we build and do things at whatever rate we want to, whatever feels right to us at the time. That was enough, at least for me, and I think for Capac as well, for us to feel like it was a whole new experience. And then once we started doing the little missions, yeah, some of them are quite tedious. The hunting missions need a complete rework, because they are mostly just tedium. But the rest of them are actually pretty good. And you can see where they can take them, and from talking to Extras, who's the lead dev, they appear to have a similar concept of how they want to improve them, and unlike some other games out there that we've both played a fair bit of, I get the impression that they've been given enough time to potentially do those improvements too. I do miss burning the house down though.
But also they have the advantage of they have a mission. It's a very mission-based game in the default sort of play style. So they have all this content that's ready to be ported.
Yeah, they just got to figure out how to work it in a way that feels right. Alright, I gotta go get more trees. The signs of our castle would be a challenge just burning this one down? Yeah, maybe. So the stone doesn't tend to burn all that well.
I'll be watching it for a whole stream.
Yep.
4 hours of waiting for the house to burn down.
On the plus side, I finally walled in our whole castle. I've obviously got to do the decorative bits, but the wall is there.
Not too shabby.
Feels pretty good, considering we started this stream with a palisade around here. Seriously, Croc?
I think maybe more.
Trying to admire the build here. right, Mr. Crocodile. This is a knife.
Huh. One of the reasons we might be short on epoxy is because there was 66 just sitting in the glass making bench.
I mean, that doesn't help.
I don't know what you even use epoxy for in the glass bench. I don't have any recipes for it that use epoxy.
That's odd.
Oh, it must have been for the greenhouse.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm like, why would I have used the glass making bench? As soon as you said that, it all made sense. Is there another one? I feel like I'm the one being attacked by 7 crocodiles this time. I used my viewpoint of that as my thumbnail for the last week's VOD.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You on the shoreline, 7 crocodiles swimming towards you. I did have to Photoshop out the power line, though.
Oh.
Because the angle had the power line kind of crossing your figure, which made your figure really hard to see at thumbnail scale.
Poor power line.
Yep.
I probably don't want to make 68. Say 10.
Could be like RimWorld where steel burns, yes. Man. At some point, Capac, we're going to have to give another RimWorld co-op a go. But I don't know when.
We didn't cover as much of the new content as I was hoping to.
No, I think... I just don't know how to balance RimWorld so that we can do enough stuff, but still have it be difficult enough that it's got those exciting bits. I do wonder whether we could try and play a multiplayer bit where we've got our own colonies as neighbors and try and trade as much as possible to help each other out.
Yeah.
Like we did when we first tried the multiplayer mod out, rather than in the same colony. Because I feel like that gives something more interesting for chat as well, because they can multi-stream and watch both colonies grow. Whereas there's not a lot going on with it just being one. I can't remember, Capac. When we did that, did we share research? I feel like we did. It was so long ago.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like, yeah, I think so.
It was just 2 colonies, just effectively like you would if you had 2 as a single player.
Yeah.
We did get defeated by desyncs, though.
Yes, the dreaded desync.
How much wood have I got? I can still get a bit more. So, I had so much fun playing Xenonauts 2 last week, but I didn't want to play it off stream and learn too much about the story or anything like that.
Yep.
So I decided instead that I was going to play the original XCOM. So I've been playing Open XCOM. Just for something different. But the same. And it's amazing how much of the game I remembered.
Yeah, I played a little bit of... it was the first of the newer ones. Enemy Unknown?
Yeah. I bounced off the new ones. I think they didn't have enough of the strategic element, which is a lot of what I liked. Yeah, Demon Works, I feel the same way. I would really love RimWorld to be more of a survival colony builder than a raid, rinse, repeat game. And I get the impression from when I played with Capac, he would enjoy the same change. Am I wrong?
I definitely think I could use some more varied challenges than just a bunch of dudes have appeared or a bunch of animals have appeared and you just got to slaughter them all.
Yeah. Agree. Like, the weather challenges can be interesting. I quite like the weather challenges. I feel like they're... And the storytellers are too predictable. Because I don't want to just rebalance raids. I'd kind of, in some instances, like them to just happen less predictably. Like, if you look at the events over time thing when you're playing with, say, Cass or any of them, actually, there's a very specific cadence to it all. And I found a modded storyteller that changed that a bit, but none of them seem to change it enough.
And maybe some more, like, exploration kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, where you find something and you're not necessarily... There's not necessarily going to be fighting involved.
Yeah.
Like, send a caravan out to dig up some old ruins or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm going to need so much more wood. Just realized what I've got to do next. I've got to build the archways to cover the things.
Okay, I need to get back into fishing since all my fishing gear exploded.
Yeah, Kitamaru, except the storytellers in Vanilla Factions Expanded break multiplayer, last I checked. They were one of the things I looked at previously. And yeah, they don't work in multiplayer. That was what I was trying to use with Capac. For us to play together. And there are, unfortunately, most of the storyteller mods that I found are not multiplayer compatible. Which real sucks. Because, yeah, it's fun to be able to play differently with people you like playing games with.
There's my fishing bench up here.
Oh, that gap's a bit irritating, but I really don't see myself getting this linking section much better than it is.
I catch some rare fish. I catch a rare fish.
Yeah. So, Capac, are you going to move some farms up here, or at least place some farms so we got some pretty bushes around the now stone courtyard?
Platinum weave.
Or are you just going to completely ignore me? Too?
You want a what, where?
Farms up here to make it look prettier.
Arms up here, where?
In the courtyard area down, like
down there next to the road.
yeah, like put some stuff in the space between the keep and the wall.
Yeah, okay. Let me see what I need to make some farming plots. I'll scrap these ones.
Oh wait, I need to make at least one of these have a way to walk up here. Which means probably this way. Hmm?
Oh, some wood.
What are you, humming?
I was looking for components.
Okay, that works. There we go. Almost. Oh, I need 2 more bits. Oh. Actually, will those stick through the wall if I use those ones? Maybe I'll have to stick them off the wall. Maybe these will be the way to go. So what do you think, Capac?
I need some stone floors on these foundations.
Yes, I need to make some more. I've run out. Can you place them on the half floors up here?
I could do this.
But can you not get them to snap to the other bit?
I don't think I want to.
Can I try?
What? I think having them on the diagonal like this is cool.
I just want to see if it even works. Like, I don't think they can place there. I was just interested.
Yeah, likely story. Ah, laggy.
Yeah, it was for a second. Yeah, so I think if you can grow some nice crops around the place and put some more greenery, I think it'll really nice. Like you've done with the flowers on that around the garden up on the balcony. I think it'll make it really nice. That's what I was coming up here to do. Whoops. I hate how often I do that. Yes. Now go get some shrubberies, indeed. Sadly, we can't grow trees. I would love to grow trees in pots, so we could control where they were and then have some pretty trees that don't get struck by lightning. Or that do. Do. But yeah, sadly it's not a thing. Alright, I'm gonna go and get some more timber so I can make some more things, and I'll just see what I need to make more floors as well.
Yeah, I need more timber too. Bring me some timber.
You can go get your own timber. I made you a good axe.
Oh, if you want plants everywhere, I need more timber.
You don't want plants everywhere as well?
Oh, fine. I'll go chop a tree.
Sack.
Actually, I eat some food first before I starve to death.
Yeah, I probably should too. More nails. Is there a chainsaw you can get eventually? No. But at the stage we're at, the platinum axe does exceptionally well. Or titanium axe, whatever we've got. Whatever it is.
I do want a chainsaw though.
Yeah, but you wanted to use it on things, not trees.
Yeah, I want to use it on the crocodile.
It would be potentially armor piercing. Yes, an armor piercing chainsaw. I can put more of these across now. So we needed floor pieces, and I need more. I need more half pieces. I need more of these. Need more stone. I need a couple more of those. No, I need 3 more of those. And I need... Don't need some of those. What else do I need? I don't remember. Oh, this will be a decent start. Food! My own belly just rumbled.
Yep. It's getting to that time of the stream.
It is indeed. At least I'm not just constantly talking about food this week. I think having had some leftover Mexican pizza has helped me get through that.
I've got some leftover beef stroganoff.
Oh, you actually did have beef stroganoff.
Did.
Is that why you were... I mean, spoilers. Capac mentioned beef stroganoff in something that I'm editing. That's as spoiler as it gets.
Okay. I need some
Does
food
explain it.
to feed you.
There you go. For people who watch both this and the other thing.
Oh, the
They'll
food
know
is
why.
gone. Can I feed my mower flowers? Nope.
Ooh, Capac.
Oh,
I
it's so
have an
slow
idea
without food.
for a planter that I think you might like. I wonder if I can make it work. Need to be able to push this into the wall enough. Line it up. That's about right. How many more farm plots have you got?
None at the moment, but I can make more.
Do you want to come outside so I can show you what I've done?
Hold on, I
My
gotta
ideas?
feed my bird.
Oh.
Eat these strawberries.
Man, I love building off-grid.
Where are you?
I'm in the courtyard. There you go, you can build plant plots on there.
Oh, I see.
How
Yeah,
good's
that's
that?
pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that. Gives them a bit of an extra lift. There's something about having a grid-based game and then breaking the grid that makes me happy. Did Capac ever get his stables done? No, he has not gotten his stables done yet.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Don't attack my bird. Stupid wolf. Storm is so noisy.
It is indeed. Okay. Man. It's feeling so good to build this much today. Actually, that doorway's probably not going to work. The doors will clip into each other. Yes. You could be right, Harley. There could be some differences between Styx and Olympus in the number of specific animals, like wolves, that make them appear more pack-like in one than the other. You've been shooting something, Capac.
Oh.
Yeah. Wonder why I've got some of your bullet. Your shells.
Oh, I shot a wolf a little while ago.
Okay. Then just got to pave over this area, let Capac plant some more plants. That'd be great. Gonna have to now build this elevated bit across the entire length of the wall. Probably gonna be a bit more difficult than I want it to be. So, Capac. Do you want to come back to... Why did you have the terrible axe out? Didn't I make you a better one?
I don't know, maybe.
I thought I made you a better axe, so sending you out to collect wood wasn't such a mean task.
It doesn't make that much of a difference.
Oh, yes it does.
Gotta repair it all the time.
Yeah, no you don't. I haven't repaired my axe in ages. My knife, on the other hand, I need some titanium for. Thanks, Lost Frisian.
Right, I'll come back
Thank you
with
for 8
some wood.
months.
Zoom, zoom! Go, Birdo, go!
Is that the hole for boiling oil to pour on any attacking enemies? Unfortunately not.
Murder hole.
Yeah, sadly, murder holes aren't a thing we get to do, but we did make it look like we could have things like that, so...
No, but they are in that siege game we were talking about earlier.
The one that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Well, Capac, shall we wrap it up here?
Sure.
You've collected some timber, I've built a whole bunch of stuff. I'll meet you out on the new gatehouse.
Out on the new gatehouse. Okay.
Look at our constructions and what we've achieved today.
Oh, it's not you, it's a dummy.
Wow. Rude. Yeah. I'm pretty chuffed with how this is coming together.
You know what? I need a javelin. Or a lance.
Why did you not go spears this time?
But, I mean, something I can use from the back of my mower.
Yeah, they do need to give us mower-mounted weapons.
So we can do mower jousting.
Yes. Alright, I'm going to try and jump up here. Actually, no, I'm going to stand here. Now I'm going to use this camera. Because now it's less tethered. Maybe I can go far enough out to see some stuff. Oh, look at that. Yes. Yes, look how far away I can move. This makes me so happy. I can get some really cool screenshots of our castle. Yes. So, Capac, you'll be back on Thursday with some more...
What? I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow. Capac will be back tomorrow with some stuff.
System shock.
System shock. And what are you doing on Thursday?
Then on Thursday, might do Mars First Logistics.
Cool. And I will be back with Capac. No Capac this week. With TFE in Assertive Acquisitions on Wednesday. Capac will be back the following week. And then on Friday, more Xenonauts. More chat getting murdered horribly by aliens. And then on the weekend, more of the Collector. So there's all that and plenty more to come. And we will see you then.
Catch you next time, everybody.
Bye.